The railways on Sodor are a key part of the island's transport of both passengers and goods. No matter if it's a hot summer day or a cold winter night, you can find engines chuffing down the track. The daytime offers the engines some light, but the nights can be darker than cold. To help with that, engines that run during the night wear electric lamps on their lamp irons, with their according head codes. When it comes to engines like Henry, he wears 2 lamp irons, placed on the middle and right lamp iron. This is because he pulls the flying kipper, which is the perishable goods train. On the other buffer, Percy has only 1 lamp placed on his left lamp iron. This is because he pulls the mail train, which is a pickup goods train. One day, a special order arrived, and the Fat Controller was waiting as Thomas puffed in.
Be careful now, Thomas.
Only 1 truck, sir? What's in it?
Some really useful things, you'll see.
The Fat Controller climbed up to the truck and took something out.
Shiny brand new lamps.
The engines were surprised and fascinated.
But, sir, what's wrong with the ones we have currently?
Well, Edward, they're starting to show their age and breaking down. This is why I ordered a new lot of them to replace the older ones. Now these workmen will unload them so you can all go back to your jobs.
The Fat Controller left, and soon did the engines as well, leaving the workmen to do their job.
Alright, boys, we gotta be careful with these.
But as soon as he spoke, one of the workmen tripped on the gravel and fell down, sending one of the lamps flying. The lamp hit the ground, but seemed to be in good condition. The other workmen sighed with relief, while some nearby trucks began laughing uncontrollably. Later that day, Percy met Dr. Crosby.
Oh, hello, Percy. How are you doing?
I'm alright, Doc. Thank you. I'm just bringing some empty cattle vans to the market.
Good. Remember to follow the Great Western Way.
Of course, Doc.
Oh, have you heard? There's a storm coming tonight.
Oh dear. I hope it won't make delivering the mail harder.
Don't worry. You always do a splendid job with it.
The conversation was cut short as Doug Scar blew his whistle.
Oh, sorry, but I gotta go. See ya, Percy.
Thank you, and bye, Doc.
But Percy was worried. Not about the storm itself, but about the mail possibly getting ruined by the rain. He wasn't the only one. Henry was also worried about the rain that he'd have to brave through, while the other engines would be sleeping comfortably. When the night came, Henry was set up first with his 2 lamps before he departed for Nafford Harbor. A few hours later, Percy's crew arrived to set him up for the mail train. His driver put on his lamp, but unknown to both Percy and his crew, this had been the same lamp that the workmen had dropped earlier. The lamp had an open gasket, but nobody had noticed. It lighted up fine, and that's all they were concerned about.
Alright, let's go, boy. Let's hope it doesn't rain too much tonight.
Percy sat off anxiously as he looked up to the cloudy night sky. The night was going pretty well. Percy was right on time as usual, and no delays were in sight. But this didn't last forever. The weather changed, and it only got worse. Soon enough, the rain was falling down hard, causing it to be much harder for poor Percy to see. As he entered Henry's forest, that's when things got worse. The heavy rain, as well as the dripping water from the trees, made its way into the open gasket. The lamp then shut off, leaving Percy in the dark.
We got a problem!
Indeed, we need to stop.
Percy and his crew slowed down as they braked to a halt.
Now I don't see anything, and the mail may get wet!
I'm more worried about us. Without a lamp, we can't be seen.
Bother! We were so close to Kelsthorpe, too!
Percy wouldn't stay annoyed for long, as he heard a loud crack before... Bang!
What was that?
The driver stepped out and went to investigate. He soon came back with unfortunate news.
A tree's fallen on the line. The train's been an absolute pain. We'll go back and report it.
But he was interrupted by the haunting sound of an engine's whistle. Henry was coming down the line with empty kipper vans. Percy whistled as hard and long as he could. Henry's crew heard the noise and decided to brake, but it wasn't any use. The rails were too wet, and Henry kept sliding. Once the tree was in sight, his crew jumped clear. With a louder crack and a louder bang, Henry derailed.
Oh dear.
Percy puffed near him.
Are you alright, Henry?
I'm alright. But now I'm not going anywhere.
Neither am I. My lamp broke.
Henry then looked to one of his lamps, and an idea formed in his boiler.
Why not take one of mine? They're still working fine.
That's a brilliant idea, Henry.
Quickly, the crews worked to replace Percy's lamp. As soon as they were done, Percy went cautiously through the rainy night to bring the breakdown train. A few hours later, the tree was moved off the line, and Henry was back on the rails. By this point, the rain had finally stopped.
Thank you, Percy.
No, thank you, Henry. I would have been stranded without you.
So would I.
As the two engines puffed home, the sun began to rise over the horizon, much to the two engines' relief. They could rest easy knowing that the sun was one light that would never go out on them.
I think, but here's a little cheer. A lot of people like it. Goes like this. Rat shit, bat shit, dirty old twat. 69 assholes tied in a knot. Hooray! Lizard shit, fuck! Rat shit, bat shit, dirty old twat. 69 assholes tied in a knot. Hooray! Lizard shit, fuck!
Henry saw the tree, then he fucking exploded and died. What a piece of shit, said Percy.